following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. I did achieve the rank of lieutenant colonel in the Air Force. A lot of people say I treat them like dogs, but they do seem to get better. Now, if you have a personal health challenge you want to ask about, if you have a health challenge of a friend, a loved one, a workmate, or if you want to talk about medical politics or the home-based business opportunity, give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, today I want to talk about you doing your own physical. Okay, people say, "I just don't have the money or the time to, run to a physical every year and wait in line and all that kind of stuff, and don't like all the embarrassment and personal abuse you get from technicians and nurses and doctors. And what do I do?" Okay, well, you can start doing your own physicals. I want you to get a hold of that trilogy of books. Let's Play Doctor. It's self-evident. Let's see here. Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport Aromatherapy, and learn how to deal with over 900 different diseases. The book Let's Play Doctor specifically goes into doing your own physical. You can go to a pharmacy or even a drugstore or a grocery store and get the test strips your doctor will use in a $2,000 office physical. They come in bottles of 3 or 5 or 8 or 10. Each test strip is about $1.50 each, and you can get them for your blood. You can get them for your urine. Equivalent to the colonoscopic exam. And let's say your blood test will tell you what your blood sugar is. Okay, that's very, very good. Then the urine test gives you about 8 different things. It'll tell you the pH, the acidity of your urine. And then you can refer back to the book, Let's Play Doctor, what all that means. And then it'll also tell if you have blood in your urine. And that could mean, regardless of your gender, it could mean you have an infection in your bladder or urinary tract or kidneys. That's, the usual. And then, of course, it can also suggest if you have kidney stones rattling around in there causing bleeding. If you're a male, it could be prostate issues, okay? And let's see here. Then the equivalent to colonoscopic exam is kind of self-explanatory. And, again, you can tell if you have blood in there or undigested food and so forth. Then, of course, you want to weigh yourself. Keep track of your weight. You want to do your own pulse, take your own pulse. You want to take your own blood pressure. You have these little devices you can hook up to your computer now. I think they cost $99. They last forever because they're electronic stuff. And you can do your own EKG, Do your own EKG. You can do your own eye test. That's real easy. You can do your own hearing test. And it's one of those things where why not do all this stuff yourself? It'll cost you like $4.50 for a complete physical, the same as your doctor would do for $2,000, and there's no risk of him killing you when you do your own physical. Each year, according to Johns Hopkins Hospital, each year in America, in hospitals, right, each year in hospitals in America, they register the third leading cause of death in America is these simple mistakes in hospitals by doctors. Each year, according to Johns Hopkins, not me, this is just 2 years ago, each year, medical doctors kill 251,000 patients from simple mistakes in hospitals. Would you go to a fast food restaurant chain if you knew they killed 251,000 customers? No. Would you do an Uber, Lyft passenger thing if you knew they killed 251,000 riders every year? Of course not. Who would fly an airplane if you knew 251,000 passengers were killed by airplane travel every year? And so why do you keep going to the doctor? Do as much as you can yourself and avoid the terrible, terrible tragedy. Now, you want to do, at $4.50, you could do a physical every month. You could do a physical every quarter, every 3 months, and be way, way ahead of the game. Now remember, if you're taking your 90 essential nutrients, it's imperative to really understand that doing these tests are important. And so you want to keep records. Keep a record and say, it's been going for 2 years. It's been in this range, and suddenly now it's jumped out of range. What's going on here? Okay. And of course, again, with the urine test, you can tell if there's things going on with your heart, your kidneys, your liver, because there's chemicals in there that change, and they register in your urine test. And that's why doctors do those things, because it gives them a big screen real quick if you have anything going on with your heart, your lungs, your liver, your kidneys, your muscles, your bones. And it can all show up in the blood test, the urine test, and the equivalent of colonoscopic exam, EKG, of course. And take your 90 essential nutrients, appropriate for body weight. Kind of do a little bit over, right? In other words, if you weigh 150 pounds, I would do 2 healthy brain and heart packs. 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month. If you weigh 110 pounds, you might go with 1 healthy brain and heart pack per month, but I would throw in an extra bottle of selenium, so you could take three of those twice a day. I would also throw in MSM, take 3 of those twice a day as 1 bottle a month to support and promote maintenance, repair, cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between the vertebrae, bone, microbiome itself. I'd also throw in 2 bottles of the vitamin D3, so you can take 3 of those capsules twice a day, or the liquid form, so you can take the citrus D3, take 3 spritzes twice a day. And then I would throw in the glucogel, 3 of those 3 times a day, or 5 3 times a day. And then also you want to make sure that you're staying away from the bad stuff. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens. And what are you going to get for all this effort? Okay. Well, what you're going to get is maybe 25 to 50 healthy years. Now, there's a guy in Canada, Aubrey de Grey. He's considered one of the world's experts for the last 25 years on human longevity. And he came out, 4 years ago, and said people living today, many will be alive 1,000 years from now because they're doing everything right. Why not us? Why not you? We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us on the priority line, 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you're going to do the Youngevity business as a business, I urge you to contact your Youngevity associate and ask for that trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport Aromatherapy, and learn how to deal with over 900 different diseases. 900 different diseases using vitamins and minerals and trace minerals and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids, herbs, and aromatherapy oils. The trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport Aromatherapy, learn how to do your own physical, save an enormous amount of money, and add 25 to 50 healthful years to your life. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
Well, we often talk about medical mistakes and how it injures people's lives, and this is a story from Fox News where it basically is a good illustration of one of these. The headline reads, "Mom misdiagnosed with cancer underwent chemotherapy mastectomy, lawyers claim." This mother said she'd already undergone chemotherapy, had a mastectomy, and reconstructive surgery, and then was told, well, you never had cancer in the first place. Sarah Boyle obtained the admission of liability from the hospital trust, but she wants parameters put in place so that this can't happen to other patients. She goes on to say, being told that I had cancer was awful, but then to go through all of the treatment and surgery to then be told it was unnecessary was traumatizing. Claims that her ordeal began when she was 25, and then she was allegedly told she had triple-negative breast cancer and underwent extensive treatment, then was told 3 years later, well, it was just a big mistake. The past few years, she says, have been incredibly difficult for her and her family, and she was told the treatment may cause fertility issues. She underwent, but did have a second child, but she could not breastfeed the child because of the treatment, and she said it was heartbreaking, also worries now about possibly developing cancer because of the implants used during her reconstructive surgery. She says, nothing will change what I've been through. I really need some answers on what's being done to make sure that nobody suffers the same way I did. And her lawyers told a news outlet that the NHS admitted to clear failings, and they are yet to hear of any improvements that have been put in place to prevent this from happening. And, of course, her fears of possibly getting cancer are quite viable, because I've got another story here from Fox News headlined, "Breast Implants Tied to Rare Form of Cancer," called FDA recalled at a FDA request. The breast implant maker Allergan Incorporated issued a worldwide recall for textured models because of the link to a rare form of cancer. And the FDA said it called for the removal after new information showed that their BioCell breast implants with a textured surface account for a disproportionate share of rare lymphoma cases. And this move follows similar action in France, Australia, and Canada. And the FDA is not recommending people with implants to have them removed, but they are, if they're not experiencing any problems. The FDA ruled earlier this year that the implants could stay on the market. Such models account for about 5% of the U.S. market. And typical, the U.S. isn't the first ones to pull them off the market. Other countries did so first, and then finally, when they're forced, they had to.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where it's a terrible, terrible thing. Our statistics are not really good with the medical profession. Again, the Center for Disease Control came out a couple of years ago and said that our children will be the first generation of Americans that do not live as long as their parents. I mean, that alone is a catastrophic prediction, and unless we change what we're doing, that prediction will come true. It's happening as we speak. Kids are dying before their parents, okay? And so what we got to do is begin to take more control, do things ourselves, and I urge people, get a hold of the trilogy books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport Aromatherapy. Learn how to do your own physicals. Every month, it only costs you $4.50, for goodness sakes. Get a hold of the book Epigenetics and learn how to really get into the details of dealing with these 900 different diseases we know how to prevent and reverse with nutritional supplementation and diet change. Get the book Rare Earths Been Cures and the CD, A Stick of Butter a Day Keeps the Doctor Away. Cholesterol is your best friend. Cholesterol is your best friend. Your doctors want you to think it's your worst enemy. Okay? But when they got you on statin drugs to reduce your cholesterol, well, guess what? Cholesterol has nothing to do with plaque in your arteries, and cholesterol deficiency causes Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease is a physician-caused disease. Get your hair analysis and find out what's going on. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free. 888-379-2552 on the priority line, 831-685-1080.
If weight loss is your goal, try YOUNGEVITY Slender FX Keto Caramel Weight Management Bars and Shake. Designed to enhance any low carbohydrate or low glycemic diet by supplying the energizing and filling protein dieters need without unhealthy excess carbs, a keto diet known for its low carb intake, pushing the body to produce ketones from fat. Used as energy, a state known as ketosis, by using fat, not carbohydrates, as fuel in this metabolic state. A keto diet supports and promotes healthy weight management for optimal health. With this system, you should be able to lose 1 to 2 pounds each day.
So, what are you waiting for? Start helping people today with your own home-based business.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local YOUNGEVITY distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and YOUNGEVITY products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try YOUNGEVITY's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for YOUNGEVITY, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free. Give us a call, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you want to live to be well beyond 100, chronologically, say 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200 plus, while being biologically 30, 40, 50, contact your YOUNGEVITY associate and ask for the book Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the CD, the DVD, and the documentary Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Get a hold of the book Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, and you want to get a hold of the DVD and the CD, Praise the Lord and Past the 90. Then get a hold of the book Rare Earths, Forbidden Cures, and you want to get a hold of, let's see here, Immortality, the CD, Immortality Forever Young, and get a hold of the book Immortality itself. And get a hair analysis. Chapter 11 of the book, Rare Earths Cures, will tell you how to get hair analysis and learn what levels you have of various minerals. Okay, add 25 to 50 healthful years to your life. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to San Diego, California. And Renee, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Renee, you're on the air.
Well, thank you, Dr. Wallach. I appreciate everything. I've been taking the products, and I've been losing weight. But the reason I'm calling, I have a friend here who's trying to start a family, trying to get pregnant. She is around about 160 pounds. She's 5'2". She does have high blood pressure, and she really wants to have a baby.
Mm-hmm. Okay, does she have anything else going on? Does she have any skin problems like eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, or rosacea?
No, she doesn't.
Okay, what about any diabetes or arthritis?
No, she doesn't.
Okay, is she cycling?
Yes, I believe. Christine?
I'm irregular.
Okay, so you do have periods, but they're irregular. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Charmaine, you there?
I'm here.
Okay. We got to help Renee's friend. Okay. Christine. She has irregular periods. She's got high blood pressure. Weighs 160 pounds. What would you do for her so her body can make more hormones? And also, what would you do for her to support healthy blood pressure? And what would you do to support more fertility?
Well, for her issues, I would suggest that she takes 2 healthy brain and heart packs and adds to it the Ultimate Daily Classic and the Zerafem. And she could probably take the Woman's FX, too. That wouldn't hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And some vitamin D3 for absorption, and that should take care of most of her problems.
Okay, and you said what for the high blood pressure?
For that issue, I said Ultimate Daily Classic.
Yeah, Ultimate Daily Classic, exactly. I'd get 2 bottles of that so you can take 3 of those twice a month. How many eggs would you have her eat?
Well, she can eat probably at least 4 a day.
Yeah, I'd go with three times a day. Get that good cholesterol level up because cholesterol makes up 95% of the weight of estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, and adrenal hormones. So I'd have her take 3 or 4 or 3 times a day with soft yolk, soft boiled, soft yolk, soft poached, soft yolk, soft scrambled butter. And everything else she said was quite correct. And the Woman's FX is terrific because it will help regulate regular cycles. Give us a call every couple of weeks. Let us know when she's pregnant. If it's a girl, call it Charmaine. If it's a boy, call it Doc. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. That does open a line. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach today, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552 on the priority line, 831-685-1080. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you need to lose that 10, 25, 50, 75, 100 pounds or more, contact your Youngevity associate and ask for the book and the CD, Hell's Kitchen. The subtitle is The Cause, Prevention, and Cure of Obesity. It also discusses type 2 diabetes and the metabolic syndrome. Get a hold of the book, Energy Crisis, and learn about the keto diet program for losing weight. And, of course, Youngevity has a keto caramel shake and a keto caramel meal bar. 2 or 3 meals each day should be a keto meal. This is all prepared. Just tear off the wrapper and eat it. I mean, it's not like it's you got to cook and shop and all that kind of stuff. And then, of course, you want one healthy weight loss pack per 100 pounds of body weight. And you'll begin to lose a half a pound or 2 pounds a day. And the magic is you'll never gain the weight back as long as you stay in your 90. 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 minutes, and 3 fatty acids. Because being overweight and obese has nothing to do with eating too much or lack of exercise. It is, in fact, a deficiency of any one of the members of a certain class of nutrients. There's 3 of those nutrients. If you're deficient in any one of those, you'll be the 300-pound, 500-pound, 800-pound person. Remember, being overweight or obese is not due to lack of exercise and eating too much. That was a false theory. We followed that theory for 125 years, and what did we get for following it really well? Oh, we became the #1 obese nation in the world. There's a clue. Okay, and we'll be back, with weight loss, because you can do it. It's very, very simple. Okay, let's see here. Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to New York. And Alexander, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Alexander, you're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. I
Yes,
called
sir.
you a couple of weeks ago in regards to heart palpitations, tinnitus, and constipation. You diagnosed me with osteo of the skull and AFib, and I'm currently taking 1 healthy brain and heart pack as I cannot afford 2.
Okay.
2 bottles of D3, 2 bottles of Ultimate Daily Classic, 1 bottle of glucogel, 1 bottle of MSM, and 1 bottle of Projoint.
Okay. And
so far, just a little bit of difference in regards to palpitations, but tinnitus is still bad and no difference in constipation.
Okay. Well, the main thing is there's 2 things you have to do. Number 1 is take the nutrients. It sounds like you're on the right track taking the nutrients. What's the other piece, Charmaine?
Well, he's got to avoid all wheat, barley, rye, and oats for sure.
Yeah, you got to maximize absorption. Char's exactly right. You got to avoid all the inflammatory foods that are going to inflame your intestines. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, barley, rye, and oats, no sugar. And does that mean just him? Can he live in a dormitory with 20 other people who are having oatmeal for breakfast and spaghetti for lunch?
Well, he's got to be careful, too. But But yeah, he's got to be careful. But
cross-contamination. It's called cross-contamination in the washer and dryer, the food preparation surfaces. And I was flying last night. I was flying from Denver, Colorado, back to California, and they're passing around snacks, in the cabin in this basket. And one of the more common of the snacks was a Kind bar, K-I-N-D. They have a bar, and they also have a big flat cracker, like a big graham cracker. And it says in big gold letters right across it, gluten-free. The first ingredient in the Kind bars and the Kind bar sort of graham cracker size thing was oats. And so I pointed that out to the flight attendant, and he said, "Oh, well, you'll have to contact the company that makes them because, we're just buying them based on face value." Okay, so dog food, cat food is a big, big thing. Dogs jump up on your lap. They lay on the couch, lay in bed with you. And, of course, if they're getting gluten-free dog or cat food, which the first ingredient is oats, it's not gluten-free. Well, they told me oats are gluten-free. Well, that's not true. Just the oats are called a different thing when it's in the gluten's called a different thing in oats. It's called gliad. A rose by any other name is still a rose. Gluten by any other name is still gluten. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us on the priority line, 831-685-1080. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you're going to do the Youngevity business as a business, again, I would have you contact your Youngevity associate and ask for that trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport Aromatherapy, and learn how to deal with over 900 different diseases. 900 different diseases using vitamins and minerals and trace minerals and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids, herbs, aromatherapy oils. The trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport Aromatherapy. If you don't have any experience in running your own business or anybody else's, you also want to get a hold of that book, Wallach Street for Kids, or it's also shortened to Wall Street for Kids. And it'll teach you how to be profitable, how to get the tax breaks of billionaires, how to get your Youngevity business to give you the benefits the big corporations give their employees, like paid vacation, use of a company car. Your Youngevity business can pay the monthly premiums for your health insurance, your life insurance, and your Youngevity business gets the tax breaks. I mean, how good is that? Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Los Angeles, California. And Linda, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Linda, you're on the air. Hi.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. How are you?
Okay, how can we help you?
Well, I went to have a mammogram last month, and it came back with a obstruction on my left breast. So they did an ultrasound last week, and they said that they did find a small nodule, less than a centimeter, and that it was smooth, and they didn't feel that there was any need to remove it, and it wasn't cancerous. So
okay, so it didn't appear cancerous to them. They thought it was a benign nodule.
Right, yeah,
okay.
From the, I guess, the ultrasound.
Okay, so how much do you weigh, and how old are you?
I'm 66, and I weigh 200 pounds. I am type 2 diabetic and insulin dependent, and I have high blood pressure.
Okay, I missed that, but what was between diabetes and high blood pressure?
Insulin dependent.
Oh, okay. All right, very good, very good. Okay, how tall are you?
I'm 5'4".
Okay, 5'4". I'd like to see for a lady weigh 130 maybe, so maybe 60, 70 pounds overweight. We got to work on that. Okay, Charmaine, you there?
I'm here, yep.
Okay, how are we going to help Linda? She's got a benign nodule in her breast. She's got type 2 diabetes. She's got high blood pressure. She's 60, 70 pounds overweight. And so what would you do for her?
Well, for her issues, I would suggest that she gets on one healthy brain and heart pack and one healthy blood sugar pack, which will save her some money. And then she needs to add the Ultimate Daily Classic to that, vitamin D3 for absorption, and she probably should add some sweeties too, or some glycogenics to it. And
if she's getting the healthy blood sugar pack, okay, she's going to get some sweeties. Wouldn't hurt to get another bottle, so she can take 6 of those a day of her body weight. And the glycogenics, she could get 1 bottle of that a month and take 3 of those at lunchtime. And then as you test your blood sugar, as you see your blood sugar coming down, and it will, Linda, you can begin to reduce your medication. As Shar said, the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets, go ahead and take 3 of those twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month, and they're designed to support healthy blood pressure and healthy blood flow through blocked arteries. And what would you do for the inflammation in her breast, and maybe the inflammation that may be the basis of this benign nodule? What would you do to reduce inflammation?
Well, there's different things she can do. One thing she could do is take the CM soft gels internally, and the other thing she could do is use the CM cream with some trauma oil in it in areas where she's got inflammation and problems.
Okay, all right. And let's see here. And what would you do for her weight? How would you help her lose 70 pounds?
Well, if getting on a gluten-free diet doesn't help, I would try the gluten-free diet first. No wheat, barley, rye, and oats. If that doesn't help her lose a lot of weight, she can add the Rev to it. But I would wait.
Yeah, Rev, which are the drops that go under the tongue. And also, I would have her take 2 of her 3 meals a day, a keto meal. That'll save her a lot of money because keto meals are cheaper than a regular meal.
Right.
And so, so I would have her take 2 of her 3 meals a day, the keto meal, either the shake or the bar, or she could have 1 meal of the shake and 1 meal of the bar, or 2 meals of the shakes, or 2 meals of bars, however she wants to do it. But do not take the bars and the shake at the same meal because it defeats the purpose. But 2 of the 3 meals should be a keto meal. It'll save her money, and it will help her lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. The Rev is very good. Drop her full under the tongue, 30 minutes for each meal. Leave it absorb through your old tissues, and you'll be amazed at how well you're going to do. Call us every couple of weeks, Linda. We'll walk you through this because you are going to be very, very happy. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Minnesota. And John, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, John, you're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach.
Hi.
Thank you, Dr. Wallach.
Yes, sir.
God bless you. You're just something else. You're definitely God sent.
Well, you're very kind. I appreciate that.
No, it's the truth. I called before, and I've got macular degeneration in one eye, and I was a preemie in the other eye, so I got too much oxygen in the incubator. So my vision's like 2,500, and I'm wondering if any of the books and any of the things on any, like CD or anything I can listen to.
Yeah. Okay, when you're talking about eye stuff, okay, you say you have degenerative disc disease?
Macular, yeah, and then I was a preemie, so too much oxygen, so the other eye has a film in the back of my eye, and it's
okay.
2,500.
I got you, okay. And how tall are you? How much you weigh again, John?
5'4", shrunk from 5'5.5". I have, I'm 153 pounds. I got arthritis of the skull and my vertebrae, and I had tinnitus and ringing in my since I was 14, and
wow,
vertigo, Wallach vertigo, and I definitely need help. I mean, I can't see any of this. I don't have any family members that I can't even get them off gluten, and so I'm going to get out of the house and live
you got to get rid of the gluten. So, Charmaine, how can we help John here? He's really working hard at it, and he's got many of the issues dealing with osteoporosis of the skull. When you have osteoporosis of the skull, and you get tinnitus and ringing in the ears, and you can have loss of vision is called optic nerve atrophy, ONA, and a lot of times doctors will say, well, you got macular degeneration, but really you don't. It could be just the skull squeezing the optic nerve, which is cranial nerve number 2, and it's a very common thing called optic nerve atrophy, ONA, all right? And he has arthritis and ringing in the ears, tinnitus. This is all the clues here. Yep. And so what would you do for him to really, really help him with his vision, deal with the osteoporosis of the skull and the tinnitus and vertigo, Wallach's vertigo, and arthritis? What would you do for him?
Well, for his issues, what I would get him on is 2 healthy bone and joint packs, and then I would add to that the Pro-Joint and the MSM and the vitamin D3 for absorption, and pretty much that should really help him with all his issues.
Yeah, and of course, you're exactly right. Even though he's only 153 pounds, I would go with 2 of everything because he's got some pretty serious issues going on here. And so it's imperative that absorption is maximized, and Char's exactly right. You got to get gluten-free. That includes the environment, so you don't get cross-contaminated in the washer and dryer, and the food preparation services, the dog and the cat food, and so forth. And we may have to start gluten-free farms or something like that where people could go to for protection against, the environment. And even people who love you, even people you love, I just can't give up my oatmeal for breakfast. I just can't give up my spaghetti every Friday night, this big spaghetti place. And so then they wash their clothes or they eat crackers while they're driving and get the cracker crumbs all over themselves and cross-contaminate. But getting rid of the gluten, taking these nutrients, and Char gave you the perfect set of things to do, John, here to support maintenance repair of the disc, the bones, and take the pressure off all these cranial nerves and spinal nerves. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily Tablets and the Mineral Capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today. Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Youngevity's Triple Treat chocolate is just that, an antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat dark chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity and 95 Crusade. Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Australia. And Terry, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Terry, you're on the air.
Thank you, Dr. Wallach. I've got a beloved member of the family, a domestic short-haired cat, 9 years old, 6 and a bit kilos, and he's got diabetes. Now, I've been trying to give him sweeties, but I wasn't sure how much and how much to give him and how to give him.
Okay, so he's a pretty big cat, 15 pounds, 6 kilos. Okay, so it's a big guy. Okay, big male. And Charmaine, you're there.
I'm here.
You're a cat lady. You got a big Charlie.
Yep.
And what would you do if Charlie had diabetes? What would you give Charlie in addition to his Arthrodex? You know, our basic program with the EFAs. That's our basic program, the 90. What would you add to it? You have several choices, of course. And what would you do for a 15-pound cat, big guy like Charlie?
I would probably add a half of Sweeties with his food every day.
Okay, half a Sweeties capsule.
Yeah, maybe a quarter for breakfast and a quarter for lunch.
Okay. But if he only gets fed, you know, or if his food's out there and he can kind of eat whenever he wants to, I would just go ahead and open it up and scatter it around on the food.
Yeah.
Or I would go ahead and put it down the little kitty's throat and rub his throat and let him swallow it. That's a little bit of work, but, you know, that's doable. But, yeah, Sweeties would be the way to go here, Terry. And it's good for all vertebrates. If you had a snake, you know, with diabetes, Sweeties would work for the snake with diabetes. Okay, so these things aren't genetic. They're just simple nutritional deficiencies. And all vertebrates get these nutritional deficiencies. It's kind of interesting that all vertebrates get the same disease from the same deficiencies. And this is one that is quickly responds to proper supplementation and optimal absorption. And so you want to make sure that the cat's food is gluten-free, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats. If you're feeding dry cat food, you got to give up the wheat, barley, rye, and oats for everybody in the family, including your cat, okay? All right.
And apart from the Sweeties, you said you had another program to give him?
Well, it's the Arthrodex, which is our multiple for cats and dogs. Okay, and it's one scoop for 20 pounds of body weight. And so at 15, I just go ahead and give your cat a scoop since he does have a health issue here. I'd give him a complete scoop, just it's the little crystals. Go ahead and mix it up in the food. Now, what form of our EFAs would you give the cat here, Charmaine?
I give them the EFA Plus because they like fish.
Yeah, EFA Plus, the essential fatty acids are from fish oils, and so your cat will just love our EFA Pluses. They're in kind of an amber color soft gel capsules. You can puncture them and squirt it all over the cat's food along with the Sweeties. And don't forget that scoop of Arthrodex, and you'll be amazed. Good things are going to happen quickly. And one of the things we've been able to do with this little program is give that stuff to zoo animals. And so now zoos are self-supporting. In other words, they don't have to go to the wild populations every year or so to replace the ones that die in the zoos because we're getting the 90 essential nutrients into the zoo animals. And so we're reducing the death rate in zoo animals. We're increasing healthy birth weight and also healthy babies from all species. They don't have birth defects and have to be destroyed because we're now giving them all 90 essential nutrients based on my research back from the 1950s when I did 17,000 autopsies on over 454 species of zoo animals for this big NIH project, where I was a pathologist on the project. Did 3,000 human autopsies in the same project. What we learned was that every vertebrate that has a deficiency will get the same disease regardless of species. So, and of course, you give that nutrient, they don't get the disease, or if they have a disease, you give the nutrient. In most cases, it'll go away. But absorption is everything. So make sure the cat food is gluten-free, no wheat, no barley, no rye, no oats. And so things like rice and millet and buckwheat and potatoes, of course, and fish and meat are fine, but no wheat, barley, rye, and oats. Well, thank you, Charmaine. And good day, mate, to Terry. Good day, mate. Cheers. And thank you so much, Charmaine. Really great stuff as usual. You did fabulous. Thank you so much, Doug and Bill. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless the national anthem. And God bless America.